What up, guys? I said something yesterday. Yesterday I got a letter from Rockwell. They're playing a little dangerous little game, but we're not going to. What up, boy? We're not gonna let them get to me. Nah, little girl said yesterday. I'm walking yesterday. I'm passing Baylor Scott last night around 9 o'clock yesterday in my community, and the little girl said they're using me. You don't want to eat with us? Let me tell you something. That line racial shit that been going on in Dallas and believe in Yellow Breezy, that Distarod and Bruce and them lying, they have not figured this out yet. And about time Obama and Senator Harris and everybody done with Dallas, Texas, I'm gonna be able to walk away. By time everything is said and done, and God, that's a promise. God said, by the time, come on, man, I'm not for it. By the time I'm done with Dallas, Texas, God said, I'm going to be able to walk away. Walk away from the lies and them lies coming up. And let me tell you, a little kid can say what they want. It's the belief system. It's the belief system. And I don't want a person looking frustrated. That's why I don't want to stay in the community because it's too much of spiritual behavior. Body motion. I don't see the devil. I see the body and the spirit of people, the way they move. You know, Thorn the Dark World is my favorite. Thorn is my favorite character on Marvel, right? No lie to you. But Thorn, best friend, always loved it. Thorn best friend always loved it, Thorn. And on the Thorn the Dark World, she can tell something's wrong with him and told him you got more than one kingdom to protect. His mama is my favorite woman on that plays as Thorn Mama. She plays as Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon, all my Lethal Weapon movies is my favorite movie. And to see her actually plays in Thorn. But the thing is this, and Thorn the Dark World, when Thorn Mama was walking with Mary J. Foster, right? Was walking with Mary J. Foster. Her best friend, Thorn's best friend, was jealous of um Thorn girlfriend. She loved him. You could tell about the body motion in Thorn the Dark World. She always loved him. In the minute of the story, she even turned evil to get on his side. But the thing is that he got more than his dad forbid him to be the together. But that's not the end of what's going on here. And in game, Thorn Mama is gonna actually come back. They didn't already mess with time already. They didn't went in there and took the stone, the dark things from the elf. It's gonna be like the elves never came. You know, this guy with the thing, they need to go get some help. Other people in the community, they don't want to do nothing with their damn life. And they don't want to do nothing to that. I don't got time for all of that shit that's going on. They need to find them something to do with their time. Stay focused is the key. Too much bullshit going on and I don't feel like dealing with it. But the thing is this, that same person with that PT Cruiser. The thing is this. Um, the thing is this. Nobody got time for grown ass people to be acting like a damn child. When y'all can't get up off y'all ass and invest in yourself and then invest in other. That's why I hate the type of society like they ready to invest in certain things, but they can't invest in everything. Now, let me get this very clear of what I'm talking about here. Yellow Breezy and them a liar. Kevin Gates been talking about me on thing. And Boosie don't know that I've been working for BG. And you act like, but let me tell you something. A liar is gonna be a liar. And to a point that once I'm done, God gonna allow me to walk away from Texas. I'm not for it early in the morning, man. I'm not for it. That's not what I'm in for early in the morning. I'm not for it early in the morning. I'm really not. I'm not out to play this game with you. You kids, you grown-ups, go fucking pick up a book. Please go pick up a book. And I'm about to make them out of the example again. I'm about to show them something. They keep testing me. These kids and these grown-up ass niggas keep testing me. And every time Yellow Breezy be a bitch and put me in this situation with racism and this community and this rap community alive, we're gonna make it very hard. Always watch out for the spirit and then scale my business of your enemy. To store. See your enemy from a mile away.
What's in your pockets? Look, y'all like, yeah, I'm pockets. Energy though, so you better change that energy up. Let me find out. Let me find out.
Yeah.
Let's get more. God, clear messages. God continue to use me as a vessel. I love y'all. Bruh. Okay. Y'all know I've been drinking. So at this point.
How you doing today? Doing okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
So some of you all could be getting a new pet. And y'all know I'm looking for my pet. So at this point, I'm like, well, okay, y'all need to give y'all pet more love. What the hell? Maybe they was a dog.
Mindsets, man. Mindsets. Human mindsets, man. I'm about telling it. The human, you see the spirit and you see the mindset. You can see it from 15 feet away. Catch on to your enemy mindset and spiritual side. And you can see it from a distance. Catch on to the, hey, they steady not learning their lesson. You can see the human mindset and spiritual side. You can see them before they come. And you know, a dumbass person named Yellow Breezy, them act like, and people keep trying me each day. See, the Dallas tried to play me with racism, and I don't like that. Like Jesus say, so I came right back. I came back right back. And Dallas kind of trying to play me. I see you I'm getting the exercise on.
Yeah, you need to do it.
Yes, ma'am. Everybody's been having a lot of issues. You have crossed barriers that you wasn't supposed to cross, Yellow Breezy. You have called me, oh, you scared of your little brother MO3. You dumb and you retarded. Now look, y'all don't know nothing. You know, Donald Trump said, I love uneducated people, right? You go to civil rights and you got the right to be on the streets, anything of that. Y'all so busy on y'all phone trying to record the cops, and you need to go on civil rights. Now, Donald Trump said, I love uneducated people. All right, if you get discriminated on the bank, any of the rest of those things, he said those things, right? And you go, if this is a local government, a hotel, a hospital, it talks about that all on the civil rights, right? But what was said in the mystery, and this guy, and I see his spirit tendency. I see his spirit and tendency going on. I see his spirit and his tendency going on. Um, and people think they can still try me. And they personality and their mindset, before they come up, I can see their mindset. I can see their body motion. Before they even approach me, I can see it. God say for every approach, that happened, and I catch on to the spirit of my enemy. I catch on to the spirit of my enemy. You're gonna pay. Every personality that think they can keep up with God and match God energy, you're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for taking money. Racism, they say I cry. Black people, we are fighting for our land. I'm not for it today. We are fighting for our land, and you got the balls to tell me to let go of something, black hip hop. You know, after I got that letter yesterday, I said, since Governor Abbott don't make this much easier on me, and he know too much, and Paris and London won, I'm not gonna argue with no kid. They're not on my level. I'm not out to argue with them. And I'm catching on to more things I should not catch on to. I've been putting in the work for a long time. And the network senators got my account. I have talked to a lot of people in California, LA, Detroit, Spanish teenagers on my apps. I have talked to a lot of people. And a lot of other kids around the world wanted to be on my team. Paris and London. I'm not that I have no competition with no kids in any of them. And I'm catching on to too much. I have warned every single body. And I'm gonna have to, when I catch on to the spirit behavior of everybody, if they can't pick up a book, acknowledge themselves, Yellow Breezy, and people listening to the streets, and they wind up pulling that trigger, and they wind up in somebody's jail, or wind up somebody dead. You care about nobody but yourself. But let me tell you, fucking around with me and those kids, they're gonna be put to death. They're gonna be I'm gonna tell you, when that trigger is being pulled, since Obama and them know, and that trigger that's being pulled, and we're gonna have to talk about that little Spanish kid. We're gonna talk about when that Peekaboo truck, Your kid, your children is gonna get life and they gonna be put to death. I'm gonna tell you how they gonna be put to death before it happens. Because Obama and them know, and no judge is not gonna give nobody 35 years. I'm telling you what's gonna happen for these dumbass kids and them listening to you and they not picking up a book. They wanna be your role model. They wanna listen to you and Trap Boy Freddy and OG Pee Wee. I'ma tell you, like throwing those toes, you die for that. My mission was about Social Security. That was my mission. And I'm not about to let nobody get in my way of stopping me from my mission about Social Security. I'ma deal with you. I'ma deal with your lies and your community lies. As Senator Harris already getting Lil Wayne, they told me I just sued BET for your lies. You wanna play this game? Let's play it. Racism and count. Oh, you stupid and retarded. Antagonating. Y'all playing innocent. But you ain't innocent, nigga. I don't want nothing with you. I don't want to do business with you. Now, your courtroom behavior should have never. The mayor, what happened to those 911 calls? And when they was turning, and now they trying to cover it up, right? What God, let me tell you, they showed no sympathy for me. The gang members and everybody that tried to, and I'm gonna ask for that same girl that was in Dallas County that terrorized me and called me out my name with the rest of the community in Dallas in 2019. To be in that courtroom I walked past in the Dallas County jail, and I bet you it was her that passed me when I was on those handcuffs and looked at me while I handed up. I'm gonna tell you something. God said your enemy was watching you the whole time. When Carrollton Police had me on that sidewalk, I want to know if they saw what I saw. A brown-skinned girl looking at me. Terrorism and intimidation. And then the mayor tried to play me. Racism. You can keep it. Give me my motherfucking justice. No, nobody ain't using me. And the little Mexican kid, that Texan, that's another thing you're gonna pay for, nigga. That's another 30 million. That wanna be you, that wanna look up to you, and you and Trap Boy Freddy and Big Tuck in your lies. I'm gonna make you out. That's another 30 million for the action that you pull. And these kids wanna text and beat your little Mexican kid. I saw their spiritual behavior at the hospital. Your body motion tell me everything that I need to tell you. I'm gonna tell you another thing. I got into a wreck. I don't care what that damn car insurance said, but I told Joe Biden, any accident happen, you're gonna be responsible for it. And I sued them. I'm gonna tell you, that lady put her body up on the steering wheel and looked at me and put her feet still on the gas in that parking lot, in that station. Now, I see the body motion of the spirit of my enemy. And I want to make this very clear. When I see the spirit and the body motion of my enemy, God say they want to believe your lies and they don't care. Nobody want to hear that. God cares. I'm going to make you out an example. And trust me, the body motion and the spirit means everything. We don't see the devil. The devil is don't see. God said the devil don't see. I want Yellow Breezy. That's another 30 million. And that's another 30 million on the Justice Department. I made this very hard for everybody. And they keep trying us, God said. Kids keep listening to these dumbass niggas, and they keep putting me in a tough situation. So, you want to take my money with the rest of your state and your racism and your community and Carrollton, Texas and Dallas and Mayor, right? And do you want to lie about it? I'm going to make this very hard for you. Hip-hop and the state of Texas, Jay Prince and them, that's another 30 million. What I just saw at that Baylor Scott Hospital, the spirit behavior of Miami. They want this rap game so bad. They want it so bad. All right, God gonna make them famous today. God gonna make you famous today. God gonna make you famous. God gonna make Texas famous today. God gonna make Dallas famous. God gonna make you famous. Hey, you want it so bad? You little Mexicans and you little black people, you want to listen to lies in Houston and Dallas? I'm gonna make you famous today. That American flag, go make. If you want to listen to Boosie, lies, I'm gonna make you famous. Boosie mentioned my name, but he don't have my spirit of truthfulness. He don't know I got connects. I've been kept growing binds. Wait till the network senators and Trump bring those documents of me communicating with people from Chicago, New York, Detroit, Tennessee, the binds that I grew with, right? Hey, Boosie, everybody wanted Yellow Breezes and Trap Boy Freddy. Hey, the lady laughing. We gonna get her for Tunton. We gonna get, hey, everybody on my show, God told me to tell you this. Everybody that's loyal to my page and this white old lady laughing, we're gonna make her out an example when I go back inside. Tunton, my social media, Tunton me. So we're gonna make this very hard of what I just saw. So Tunton a disability and Tunton seeing the spirit behavior of the facial expression of looking at me in the car. Tunton a disability. We're gonna make this very hard for this lady that just did what she did. And we're gonna make it very hard. In Carrollton, Texas, it was a tagging name, acting like they on the phone doing that, right? Acting like they on the phone and tagging the lot. They like this lady called, y'all did the same thing in Carrollton, Texas. So we're gonna do this very understanding. And at that Galleria Mall, right? And tagging and laughing. Walmart did it too. So we're gonna make this very hard for them. We're gonna make it very hard for them. You wanna be famous? I'm gonna make you famous today. While Senator Harris and them working on this issue about my Social Security issues when I was getting neglected and treated wrong so you don't understand my fight. And I don't want you to understand my fight because y'all all selfish and y'all want to come up. You know, I don't know whoever taught. I took drama at Newman Smith. I don't know, Denzel Washington, Miss Gulo, DJ Khaled talked about me. I took drama at Newman Smith High School. I don't know who taught the Denzel Washington. And Denzel Washington, He must have got paid for it, and he must have didn't want to do it. But I thank him anyway. He thought the punchline in the interview, and DJ Khaled on Facebook talked about me in the interview, and he reminded me of Miss Gulo from Newman Smith High School. You know, the best decision I made was going to this 4 more years in Merritt Grind to try to find my acting career. And that was the best what Miss Gulo told me to do. I made that best decision ever. And I made man, she don't know. I had 4 more years left. And nobody realized that I was in Merritt Grimes. I graduated in 2010. Nobody realized that. Nobody really realized that. Like when DJ Khaled, we're gonna tag DJ Khaled in this one. And then nobody realized that I took theater at Newman Smith High School in Carrollton, Texas. So when DJ Khaled and Denzel Washington, it reminded me of my theater teacher, Miss Gulo, because she wanted me to chase my dream, but they never had the programs for drama. They never had the theater. I even talked to other kids from Houston and around the world, like, what if we bring Disney Channel to each county? I had that great bond with some little kids in Houston, like, let's bring Disney Channel to each county and each state. I love Disney. I grew up on Tyler LaBeouf, Raven Simone, Zoe 101. It's plenty other shows. Smart Guy. I grew up on Smart Guy. The guy that plays in the movie with Tyrese. I grew up on so many other shows. We can go on and on. And Tyler LaBeouf's sister said something. And you know, I don't on this TV show. I don't think she could talk because Tyler LaBeouf made it fun. Him as a kid, everybody made it on the show where we can come and made it like feel like when we boys and everything have fun. And when y'all talking about girly stuff and just talking about books and guys, and he made it feel like we boys can have fun just not doing it. And that's what Tyler LaBeouf stands for. You can't even ruin this guy. What he stands for, he made us laugh in any kind of way. And I don't think she had the right to say that because Tyler LaBeouf was the main character. And like on the Lizzie McGuire show, when they talk about girly stuff, did Lizzie McGuire ever play on the basketball team in the show? Any one of those things, or show other interests in the show, or the Lizzie McGuire show? Did they ever show other interests of getting in different activities in the show like? And Tyler LaBeouf was able to show those creativity. The guy that played Tyler LaBeouf with Revenge of the Nerds, Booker, he was on a commercial. Revenge of the Nerds is my favorite show. I love it. And he was on a commercial. I love all of Revenge of the Nerds. I love all of them. And the guy that plays in the Tyler LaBeouf, he plays Boogie. He was on a commercial. I'm like, what the hell is going on with Boogie and everybody else being on the commercial? And I'm talking about it on my broadcast. I'm talking about on my broadcast and all of those things. I'm like, hold up right fast. Revenge of the Nerds was a classic movie. Every last Revenge of the Nerds movie was actually classic. It was just classic as hell. And like, one thing, I'm not on the block or anything talking about, oh, this is shoot this and that. I'm talking about what I like. I'm talking about my shows. I'm talking about my favorite movies. I'm talking about things that I like to like. Those things is not. I'm not talking about. I'm on a block with this and this and that. Even when I was at the corner store, I'm not trying to prove that I'm hard. I sat there and I seen the little people with attitude. I'm not even trying to know. We're just not talking about I'm posting. I'm talking about I'm a Twilight fan. I'm talking about shows. I'm sitting there by myself and doing all of those things. And these are things I'm able to talk about. And when my shows, when I get in a safe place, and we're gonna start up a TV series about shout out to my friends on my other about Zoe 101, other shows that I like. It got Showtime behind another Showtime thing. It's this little girl with these animals, these little toy things, and they turn into animals, real life. And then it got another girl. Like I'm always watching Cinemax, Strike Back. Like it's okay to talk about hip hop, but also when I'm getting in the interview, I want to know what's my favorite movie. What did you like about the movies that you saw? What things that you like about the TV show? Like you're gonna have to spend way more time with me to understand the things that I like. To understand the things that I like. Right? And they say, chill out there. Kevin Gates been knowing about me. And Yellow Breeze and them lied. And now racism telling me to take a loss while they say racist names out there in the community. Why should I give you sympathy? We're doing this the way we want to do it today. We are having fun and we are enjoying ourselves. But I thought about it, what I wanted to do, because I wanted to bring Disney Channel to each county of Texas. But it seemed like we're gonna have studio. How you doing? We're gonna bring um theater acting things to each county, film production to each county in Texas. And I talked to kids in Houston about it. I talked to kids in Houston. I talked to kids that was outside. Like that was a good idea. Would they have a theater production center right in Carrollton, Texas, where you can do shows and movies, and a big area where they can rent land and we can have fun. We can do TV shows. Right now, I'm at a school right now. Right, if I wanted my kid to participate in this, they could come up in the summertime after school. They could come up with a Disney Channel. They could come up with a Disney Channel show at this school right here. They can act and product in the summertime and after school. And they can come up with a Disney Channel show. Like that's the production of what I'm talking about. Right now, where I'm at right now, we can use that to come as a Disney Channel TV show. And we can use that as a Disney Channel show where kids can be, and it's not just for me, that's me. Like when Adam Sandler had to go back to school. And I can also play in the movie Ernie. Ernie had to go back to school. Ernie's with my. I was so mad that Ernie died. He played in a lot of movies. Like I've been watching his movies, and I'm like, hold up. He's just a funny actor, and I'm like, the one thing I hated in theater, so I didn't like watching old Western movies sometimes, but I had to, if I really wanted to be a part of theater, I had to sit up there and watch, and I had to watch the whole damn tape of the old Western movie in theater class. So, you know, and this is the crazy, it's the belief system. You know, it's the belief system that going on. I'm not making that same mistake. And why the mayor trying to cover, my lawyer couldn't did nothing that they talked about with the 911 calls, with them laughing and taunting. And I called them twice, and they didn't want to help me out in the mall when everybody was bam and like and made a 7, and I'm the way it is, and I can't get what belonged to me. Racism of black communities. I can't get what was said in Carrollton, Texas. The DA was already watching everybody, guys, in Dallas. They was already in the Galleria Mall. They was already in Carrollton, Texas. They was already here. Why should I have to know? And that's why I sued the Carrollton for y'all calling names out of the car. You dummy, you retarded. You scared of your little brother, MO3. Teaming up with Street Takeover. Why should I take a loss, racism and Mexican and black? Why should I take a loss? Why should I sacrifice what names been called to me? And the police had they window up, antagonating the mindset. Just like that lady, what she did, right? Come on, lady, not the time. Just like that lady, what she did, right? This now. See, God don't like when I gotta explain myself, and they got doctors that should know all of this stuff of human behavior. And they act like they forgot, but they act like they understand it. You know, when I was at Newman Smith, I just saw this Muslim woman. I used to hang out with this girl named Sarah and her sister. Like, it was different from Doris. Doris couldn't hang out that much. But sometimes me, Sarah, and her sister, they also Muslim. And we used to hang out after school, walk together. Dolores was the only girl that had to catch the school bus and do everything else. But when Sarah and all the rest of us chilling with their sister in the cafeteria, Dolores always chilled at the table. That's what's the difference between me and her. And you know, everybody hears so much gossip about me. You know, Machachi says you know, I was talking to Billy's sister the other day, and Billy's sister pushed Doris off, and you ain't got to play. Like me, Sarah, and his sister, we go to the table on our own while Dolores sit there with everybody else. I have always been active. I remember my brother telling me on the football team at Big Nick and Kool-Aid and them was here, and my brother on the football team told me, and the coach said, let me train him. I didn't know how to tackle a quarterback. It's different from street football. It's different from street football. It is different from that in Newman Smith High School. And my brother and Big Nick and Kool-Aid, everybody was trying to show me what to do. If it was on the line, it was on everything. I had asthma. Something changes. They were trying to show me what to do, how to line up, how to do all of these things. But the thing is, with those situations, we are so much better than anyone else. Y'all didn't want to hear me out, and y'all want to hear yourself out and come up. We doing this our way. God say we doing this without Dallas. We doing this our way. Y'all didn't want to terrorize me and then want to hear me out, and y'all wanted to lie and come up. God say we doing this our way. And these kids want to believe you, before they pull that trigger, they're going to die in jail. They ain't going to get no, since Obama and them was watching me, and Joe Biden, and the sin, and then. I want to realize what these kids are going to get when they follow your behavior. When they follow your behavior. I want to know what they're going to get. They're going to get denied a bail, and you're going to be already convicted or put to death. Trump and them been watching you. When Meek Mills made that song about me. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. And then Dallas racism tried to play me. When Rhino said I didn't go hard with Charlie Boy, God gonna have to bless you. God gonna have to bless you. You a pussy nigga. You a pussy nigga. Rhino said I didn't go hard with Charlie Boy. And we came up. Tell Tum Tum to reach out to Miss Unique. And Miss Unique is gonna reach out to Corey B and DJ Drama and them and the rest of them. Ask Tum Tum. I remember talking to Miss Unique, and she didn't want to charge me and Mirza. But Rick was getting charged, but she didn't want to charge me and Mirza. And I was supposed to do an album with G-Wood. Go to Lil Diamond, Talk is Cheap. And I wish you hit it with that girl on Facebook that got to Mirza that said I talked about. Y'all don't know, on this tattoo on my hand, that last conversation that me and Sabina had, it wasn't time for us to be together yet. You know, Sabina, Raphael had a dance group in Perry. The same time we were doing music. Raphael, it's the belief system at Perry Middle School. It's the belief system. And let me tell you something. I didn't deal with a lot of women and a lot of relationships when they can't have what they want. And I didn't deal with so many things of people trying to get to me. And that's me being in high school, of going with my girlfriend on a middle school campus, where my first year at Newman Smith, she's in Perry. And that's that. If that's that situation, and even with that situation, I've been dealing with a lot of shit with girls and trying to get to me. And Sabina don't realize you have a pussy. They're gonna go to the person that got a job at 14 and 15 years old, that's going to Brickhead. Like Christina don't even know how we met. She tried to get Chris Clark and Cheyenne them to jump me. And Chris Clark changed their mind when they got to know me. All of them changed their mind in that situation. And because I didn't want to spend time, and people gotta understand. I'm working, I'm going to college, I'm going to school, but we going to the movies, And all I do is got time for you right now. And she didn't understand that in that dynamic. She didn't understand that, like, us being that teenager, I'm going to elementary schools, I'm going to thrift stores, Brookhaven nursing homes. They didn't understand. As a guy, I used to go on Martin Luther King Street with this kid. My teacher at Newman Smith, she hold after school program. Even on the weekend in the summertime, me and the little kid would get in front of Newman Smith dart bus, and we would go on Martin Luther King, and we would play by the basketball court. I also was in a group home one time while I was in school in Dallas, South Dallas, and I only stayed there 10 to 2 days. I didn't like the way that the bedrooms is and the way they set the houses up. And it creeped me out. So my teacher knew what I was going through, and she helped me get in a group home at that moment. And I stayed in South Dallas now. I stayed in that group home for 2 days while I was in school. I didn't like it at the moment. My teacher didn't believe in me. We went to job court when I was at Newman Smith. I understand where you coming from, but I don't want them to make fun. I'm not here for them. I'm not here when politics got their own. My first, Governor Abbott want to ride this wave. At Creekview over there, I stayed in some apartments. Right over there, got that Walmart over there. At Creekview over there, before they had a Walmart, they had an Albertsons. And my first year, I went on a job interview at Albertsons. And a guy was being racist after the interview. And he hung up in my face. So my teacher was like, my co-op teacher, she black, and she just sit there, and another teacher. We ain't worried about them. We ain't worried about how Albertson and them playing it. We kept going at it. We ain't worried about how Albertsons, hey, Governor Abbott wanna ride this wave. You better go do some research about me. I'm getting paid every Friday, and we're tackling this issue. The reason why I want to meet the senators, because every time other people got the same problem when they talk about, oh, we didn't get to check stuff, and we got to send them again, and we mail stuff in the mail. Other people had that same problem. Like, oh, we didn't get it. Even when I came down there, oh, we got something going on with the system. Even when I came down, Ms. Lee, them can tell you, oh, the system didn't take everything, or the paperwork, or the check stubs. Oh, I need you to send it to me as a glitch in the system. I need you to send them. Every time we come out there, we got to get more check stuff after we send them, right? I can sit there when I go to Miss Lee and talk to somebody, and I can watch somebody else having that same problem. In my local office, right? Them having my same problem. And Social Security. Oh, we mailed the checks. Then when we come up there, oh, we got to resend them again because your computer is not catching on to the system. I turn my head and I listen to everybody that goes, you know, it's frightening. When I talk to somebody in Washington about the neglect, they got scared at my local office. They was terrified. I seen their spirit behavior. Good morning. Good morning. I seen their spirit behavior. I seen their spirit behavior. And I seen when that Social Security call center told me to drop that letter off, they was gonna make me wait. Their behavior was wrong. I wanted to talk to them, but I was told to just drop it off in the inbox. Since they wanted to behave wrong, and I gave my local office many times since they wanted to neglect and abuse. So what we did, instead of waiting, and they want to waste my time, I dropped the letter off, and now they picked the letter up. And they look at me. I said, why you didn't call me over there when you staring at me right there while my little nephew, my friend Pepper from New Orleans, like he was in my soul. The other Mexican girl that chill with, me and her get high off of 10 blunts. And I went back to my girlfriend Sabina's house. She was at the local office. And I went back to my the Mexican, and I remember saying something I wasn't supposed to say. And I got slapped for it. I don't know, I said something. And you know when you say something to your woman, you deserve that at that moment. I forgot what I said, but it was stupid at that moment. I know I said something to my girlfriend that I wasn't supposed to say. And I know why I got slapped. And I was high as a motherfucking kite. But I know why I said something. And I deserved that from my girlfriend, Ashley. I don't remember, but I said something I wasn't supposed to say at the moment. Because me and this girl, we sat in the car with 10, 11 blunts. And she was at the local office with my friend Peppertree. He from New Orleans. And he said, Hubert, I hang with you. Peppertree know me since New Orleans. And know my brother. And I told my brother just now that Peppertree was at the Social Security office with Lil Dominic and the person that I chill with at Turner, the Mexican girl that at the dinner place behind Turner, and she had an apartment comp with another friend, and we chilled. And I saw it. They looked at me. All right, I deal with the call center. Why you didn't call me over there and talk about you was guilty? You was guilty because you could have said when we sat at that Social Security office and I dropped that letter and you did. My mission is so much bigger than everybody. I sat at that Social Security office and I dropped that letter off and they gonna look at me. Why you? And then they saw me in the car. The Social Security worker saw me in the car. And I'm like, hold up for a second. And he's driving, he saw me, he stared at me with intimidation. Okay, you don't know that I saw your spirit, right? Look at the Mexican guy at my local office staring at me while I'm in the car in the community one year, 2009 and 20. He don't even know I saw his spirit. He don't even know that I saw his spirit when Miss Lee was looking down on me. Oh, she don't know. You know why I kept my head down? Because you wasn't trying to understand me. You willing to understand them, but you're not willing to understand us. You willing to understand them, but you're not willing to understand us. My mission is bigger than any of them. And I don't expect Dallas. They stopped me from going to the Social Security office. That's not right, man. In Garland, Texas. The whole apartment complex. So I had to tell the Justice Department when the things came out there and they came out there with that situation, we are not going to argue with Yellow Breezy. We're not going to argue with Trap Bar Freddy. God said no nigga, Yellow Breezy said no nigga can't mess you. God said I can mess with you. But it's the belief system that's going to get us in trouble and these kids in trouble. I don't want to deal with it. A woman said she, at the CPS, if I invested, hey, if you want to be racist towards me, my God is my supplier. My God is a Bruce believe in God. What that makes? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. My lawyer need to come with my credential in Atlanta that I got getting disability since I was a kid. Nobody's paying me. My money go up every year. Or it don't go up every few damn months. This been going on since I was a damn kid and I was in New Orleans. It goes up to a percentage, 2%, 1%, 3%. It goes up. And you gonna lie? Let's bring my credential. You gonna lie? The DA, when these little teenagers was acting their ass in Galleria Mall, the DA, when I walked in, they had a badge right there. The Mexican worker, one of the other DA was walking right amongst you niggas.
Money stresses
That was
me out,
walking
so I got this
right
figure
amongst you
out.
niggas. But y'all wanna play dumb, right? Y'all wanna call names and do all of that, right? I have won my battle with McDonald's. And God said, you have already won your battle with Sparks. Low vibration. The thing is in the spirit. Low vibration deception. That's the name of the key. Low vibration or deception. Deception. God said, I don't have to be facing you when you're deceiving me. God said I can be facing your back and I can see deception. I can see those things for those things and how those things is. God said, I can see those things. Right? God can see all of those things and how we doing things. He is so much stronger than we can imagine. Drake said people showing fake love to me straight up to my face. But God said, I can see people showing fake love to me 1,000 feet away. Your spirit has been caught, your body motion. I know something was wrong with Brahms. The employee was acting wrong. I know something was going on because their spiritual behavior was acting up. When I stepped in the line, I saw something out of the employees and the customers that hold my suspicions. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, brother.
How you doing this morning?
You know, I'm having another blessed day.
Hey,
man.
you getting that workout on?
Trying to, man.
That's what's up. I used to run in Addison a lot
Oh, yeah?
before I came here.
Okay.
As a kid in the school in Newman Smith, and I used to just work out a lot.
Get back at it, man.
Oh yeah, I got to, man. Every year I lose weight.
There you go.
Yep. People that know me in Carrollton, Texas, I lose weight every year. And I'm always running. When I go into Walmart at 4 o'clock, I'm always running. I'm always running. Like, I get up early in the morning, I gotta be at Walmart at 1 o'clock. At 4, 5, or 6, or 7 o'clock, 8, I'm running, I'm jogging, and I gotta be to work that day, and I'm doing all of this, and I'm right back going back to work, taking me a shower, and keeping my body up and doing all of those things. So I'm doing all of those things. I used to do it in Farmers Branch when I was a kid. That boy ain't walking, he jogging. My mama friend's son, and that's in California. I used to do that a lot. I used to just run a lot. And I know how to move my body, like when I'm like, at certain things when I was at Addison doing, like when I'm going back and forth, I'm twisting my body like they was in there. So me just doing those things and those maneuver and all of that. Like my friend in Carrollton, Texas, a long time ago on where me and Sabine and them met, I got a tennis court. Spanish, they used to play tennis a lot. And my two Spanish friends, sometimes she used to go at the tennis court in Carrollton community. She's Spanish. And she used to go in the tennis court. She had on glasses. And when they're not playing tennis, I used to go do suicides on the tennis court. I did it at Lifetime Gymship. We're not too old to do suicide. I don't care if we're not in the NFL. We're not too old to still do suicides and do stuff like that. And you know, me right now, I'm not drinking a lot of water, but it's gonna come to a time where I start drinking a lot of water and stuff. But we used to do suicide. You know, I was in regular PE for only disability PE for like a week or 3 days. And they told me, you don't need to be in this situation. You more advanced than everybody. Why Dolores and them stayed in adaptive PE and they stayed in there and all the rest of them, I was a little more advanced. Like I was allowed to go and venture out more. We talked about what happened at Perry when the teacher came and cussed me out, and the next day they came and got me from school, and that teacher said, that's not right. That's not right. Mr. Isley at Newman Smith, he didn't want to listen. So me, after my detention, me, Miss Gulo, and everybody and all the teachers say, as long as you with me, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to decide what's gonna happen to you. And from that day on at Newman Smith, as long as I was on school campus, since Mr. Isley pulled that stunt, and that's not right. Like in Carrollton, Texas, was like the lady, I remember the lady telling me, Hubert, stay out of trouble. I had another ticket about my friend Ricky threw the reed pipe in the balcony when the police came and knocked on the door. I got into my brother's safe. They had a raid at Farmers Branch apartment where Felicia at, over there. My brother got raided with a pounds of weed. He got raided over there in Carrollton, Texas, in that same apartment over there by the Bells bombing at Farmers Branch. My brother's girlfriend worked at that Dairy Queen, over there, Dairy Queens. Worked at over there by the Farmers Branch thing. And my brother had 2 apartments. And I used to go over there one time and the dude got in trouble for a gun. And the Carrollton police, Tanner always getting messed with. When I used to walk in the neighborhood, I used to go to church in Irving with Tanner. And Irving, I go to this big church and I go to the studio, we go to the music. And sometimes we not go to church, we would go to the skate park. Or we go ski by a girl house over there at the skate park towards the skate park area. So, man, look, those things were so great at the moment, I told one of my neighbors yesterday, her and her husband, always working out. And I told one of my neighbors, hey, I need you as my trainer. Because most people go to the gym and they by themselves. But I said, hold up, I need you as my trainer. Because when I go into the alleyway, her and her husband always working out. And I'm always talking to them. And like, damn, man, y'all always working out. They got a gym right now over here over here at these sections. I got a gym right now over here at these sections and everything.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You too, my brother. You too. You too. Those were the things with that situation. And we coming to understand, like, bam, like, we had so much of fun. But Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddy said something in the news. He more famous than anybody. With my network from the Texas legislators and from Trump is gonna prove whatever I need to prove. It's gonna prove it. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing what's going on, boy. New York, Chicago, Detroit, I got binds, people from other tech. You don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. And one kid on YouTube tried to make fun of me. And I showed them to my other account. Oh, you don't got everybody laughing at you. Oh, what they laughing at me about? Well, I've been connecting with a lot of people and I've been playing my music on websites and everybody telling me, Hubert, from California to New York, from Tennessee to Detroit, I hope you make it. From St. Louis, oh, it go deeper than that. Shout out to Bambi in New York. Shout out to Bambi in New York. Shout out to the New York network, because I didn't just call DJ Envy. Shout out to the New York bars. So let me tell you, in this court situation, people telling me I had to fight. And Trump been had my documents, been watching me while I connect. Oh, he got a lot of Instagram fire. Bam, what the fuss is about? Nigga don't buy no house. Hey, y'all gotta learn something. They got houses in Texas. Don't buy no mansion with no gates around your house. Don't do that at all. That's a dangerous mix.
This rap shit. Like I'm good. Like nigga, I don't care. Like I'm really good.
Hey, they think they know what's going on. And they talking about MO3. They don't know nothing. But let me tell you something. People in Paris and London I don't have to deal with you, man. Look at the lies going on in the city. But Trump know the truth. Obama know the truth. Obama know the truth, right? Trump know the truth. When I came back from Atlanta, I started communicating with people.
I rap good or whatever. Oh, I think I rap good. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't gotta listen to me and none of that whole none of that, cause it's really deep tied in the family and all type of shit. Like some shit that
They don't know family. They don't know family in Dallas. Family when you keep it real with God. When you keep it real with your America. They say it's all good. Look at them. April the 9th, 2003. And you talk about MO3. They want to know what is the fuss about. You see, we're going to talk about a lot of things that's going on. We're going to address. Look at them lie. Hey, we know what the fuss was about. We know what was said in Carrollton, Texas, where Yellow Breeze and them lied. Look at it. Marva told me Dallas was going to come up against me. Different churches told me what was going to happen with Houston. The guy that plays, they was going to racial profile me. The guy that plays on the side of Captain America. Look what's going on with black hip hop. Look what's going on. We're going to take care of this kid when we come here. That's another white boy. And I ain't with that bullshit, nigga. I'ma sue you again at this hospital. This nigga with that dumb shit, I'm gonna sue his ass. He's acting like an ass. And I got something for him. I got something for him. Ain't no nigga gay. Go ahead with that bullshit, my nigga. Little white boy. I'ma deal with you. I'ma deal with you. I don't gotta fight with you. Y'all wanna be with Texas with that lying shit? And you wanna come in with that shit? You know, bitches in Carrollton, Texas been crying for my attention for years. And when a nigga open up more, y'all niggas wanna act the ass, and y'all hoes think y'all all of that. When a nigga acting up, here and I say, and I'ma show him something. White boy with the red shorts. You know what fucking who I'm talking about. With that pussy shit. I'ma sue your ass for that. Texas wanna play, nigga. You with that whole shit. With Dallas and them. I'ma show you when I get inside. I don't got nothing to prove unless I gotta prove it in court, nigga. All that trash shit talking. You in your minivan. Hold up right fast. This nigga wanna act like a pure hoe. I don't got time for that shit, my nigga. I already know what's going on. So today we are having I take a picture if I want to take. It's my right. It's my right. Go ahead with that. It's my right. It's my right. When words being threatened towards me, it's my right. When words being towards me, it's my right. When words being towards me, call the police. It's my right. When words being thrown towards me. When words being turned, chill with that. When words being towards me, it's my right. I have a right. I have a right. I have a right, lady. I have a right. Call the police. I have a right. I have a right to do that when words being towards at me. Hey, take a picture. Hey, I know my civil rights. Lady, look at you. Hey, you are stepping over your league. You're really stepping over your league. You are getting an award that you can't concern. You are getting an award. Hey, call the police. Hey, I ain't gonna argue with you, man. You are getting an award that you can't concern. You are getting an award that you can't concern. Y'all want to stick? You're getting. I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna argue with. This is how we gonna deal with certain things. Go ahead with that pussy shit and that stupid shit. Talking. Hey, we gonna let the police handle it. Going against a disability. Going against a disability. Threatening the disability. Hey, we're gonna let them handle. I know my civil rights. Hey, go ahead. Hey, he know what he said. 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 Go ahead with that. He know what he said. So he know what he said. Hey, I choose not to use violence. I choose not to. Yeah, that person should watch what he say towards a disability. I didn't say nothing at all. His words of his actions. His words of his actions. His words. I got a right to be on the sidewalk. His words of his actions. His words of his actions. Hey, I don't need the pictures. I can just look up the address and they confirm. I don't need the pictures. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to delete it. I don't need the pictures. I can give the address. And they got y'all in the camera, right? This is what we're going to do. I don't need the pictures because I'm a business person. I'm a very intelligent guy. His words affect you. Come on. Hey, you don't know who you messing with. You don't know who you messing with. Get the police out. I'm going to delete your pictures. But at the same time, you going into that. Watch your words while you mumble your words. Watch it. And then that girl want to tunt in the car. When I step up to the car, she want to tunt, right? That's another thing we going to make an example out of. She want to tunt at a disability while she in the car. While she in the car. Go ahead with that, man. You want to tunt. That's another thing we going to make an example. That's another thing we going to make an example of. When I step in the car after he said what he said, she laughing and tunting. I don't have to hear none of that. We're going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it. I'm going to go to civil rights against a disability. I don't have to worry about it. Trust me. I got a right to be on that. Lady, go find you something to do. Go find you something to do. I don't have to use violence. I have a right to be on the sidewalk, on the civil rights. Do what you do. I have a right to be on the sidewalk. Have you been discriminated on a hospital, on the civil rights, public place? Yep, the Justice Department know everything that's going on. They're going to know everything, the civil rights, everything about the people behavior. So, hey, God say they want to play it like that. Don't worry about all of that. Go ahead with that, man. Do what you need. Hey, I can delete the picture and still have you. I'm going to delete it and still got you for your car. Hey, you don't know where we're going. I'm sorry. Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. It's something. Go ahead. Hey, call 911. Go ahead. You coming at me. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you can't go. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All of this is being recorded on camera. Go ahead with that. Go ahead with that, lady. Hey, hi. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. I apologize for that. But he was laughing. He said something. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to delete the picture, sir. But he said something he had no business saying. That guy in the red short. And then she was laughing. Don't worry about nothing. Mumbling words. He looked at me. And don't got a camera in that parking lot. Go ahead, man. Go. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to delete the picture because I'm going to delete it. And then I still got that. I made a complaint on this hospital many times before about the other people behavior. So I'm going to delete the picture. But, yeah, no, but him. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take, I'm going to delete the picture. He said something and gave me eye contact. He said something and gave me, he said something that he was not. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I'm going to delete the pictures. I'm going to delete it, please. Have a good day. God bless you. God bless you in everything that you do. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you in everything that you do. God bless you. I'm not going to argue with them, man. Go ahead with that sneaky shit. I sneak you. Go ahead with that, man. Nobody ain't about to put up with that, man. I'm deleting the pictures. Hey, I already got this address at my house. And she laughing and turning in the car. She laughing and turning in the car. When I came up on the side to take picture, laughing. Laughing at a disability. That's not right. That's not right, man. That's not right. I'm deleting the picture. If the police gonna come out here, let them come out here. Let them come out here. Antagonating in the car, antagonating, laughing after he got in the car, mumbling words. I hate my thing can't hear everything. The street cars can't hear everything that's being said. They can't hear everything that's being said. They can't hear everything that's being said. They can't hear everything that's being said. Can't hear everything that's being said. And she antagonating when I scooped up on the side of the window. Antagonating. Laughing. I got my civil rights. I ain't worried about it. And it talks about if you get discriminated at a hospital or place on a Civil Rights Act. It talks about that. If a local government thing getting treated right on there. And if the police do come out here, I'm going to listen and sit down. We ain't going to hear what he got to say, and we're going to listen to him. And the best thing, when you get out of a situation, you get out of that, you go to civil rights and you go home. Your thing is to be calm with the police at all times. Listen to them. And before you even, police come, you should be sitting on that sidewalk or sitting on that grass. You should be sitting. You should be sitting on that grass. If the police would have been called out here, hey boy, how you doing, boy? Whoever. They're not even bothering them. You should be sitting on that grass. I hate when my phone can't hear everything and they speaking low. The car sound is the biggest problem in the streets. They want to listen to Yellow Breeze in them, right? That's on their problems, man.
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company with nothing to hide.
Hey, I didn't back down from her. Antagonating. So we're gonna talk about that. Then antagonating when I went in the side of the car. You can't hear nothing. Everybody always speaking low and mumbling their words and looking at me. Chill out with that sneaky shit. Go ahead with that bullshit, then antagonating. Yeah, people gonna always say stuff, and I hate it right now that we by the streets and the cars and passing by and you hardly can't hear nothing. There's a million things going on around you and you can't hear nothing. I ain't gonna argue. I wish them the best of luck. I wish that girl and that guy the best of luck. I ain't gonna argue with them, man. That lady didn't do nothing wrong. That lady didn't do nothing wrong with that dude. That guy decided to say what he said. They did nothing wrong. And I hope her mama didn't have to get into that. I'ma delete the pictures. They didn't want me to take a picture when words being said. And they're tagging it when I pull up the side of the car to see what car it was. I ain't gonna argue with them at all. Kids want to listen to Yellow Breezy. Hey, going right on the Civil Rights Act. I don't even have to have your thing. You got the right to be on the street corner. If you ain't going to the hospital for a thing, you have the right to be over there. That person don't even barely know me. I wish it didn't have to be like that with them, bro. So we're gonna deal with this stuff in a few minutes, guys. But it talk about police violence. This happened in custody. If you get discriminated on the hospital, a thing, and then they are tagging it. Why I saw them in the car. You ever saw that thing with Britney Spears? When Britney Spears was and the lady was in the car, and Britney Spears was in the car with her window up, and the lady was beating on the glass while Britney Spears had tagging her. Like, literally. You ever saw that? And she started, you don't know me, I will fuck you up, the black woman. We all seen that. You don't know me, I will fuck you up. I am a Britney Spears fan. I love her, man. And shout out to her kids. I hope it didn't have to be like that with them, man. They don't even know me. I hope it didn't have to be like that with them. I wish it didn't have to be like that. They so cool. You know, I'm a good guy, man. I hope it didn't have to be like that. I had to diss Dallas. I had to sue Dallas because my stepdaddy knew from here. That shit ain't cool. And my boy Kevion came up to me. We rolling through Carrollton. And he came up to me. And we in Carrollton, Texas, at one of our restaurants in our community. He said, Hubert, you dissing Dallas and you. And I had to realize, he used to take me, his uncle know where to get guns from. And his mama used to take me, his mama used to take me to his other dad's house. He had a different dad. And we used to go to parties and stuff. And there's the little badass cousins in the duplex apartments, condos. And I used to go with them, like, me and Kevion, we had our ups and downs, but we always been family. And we had our ups and downs. That's why I was mad when Angel, in 2019-20, he said his friend died, Big Angel, Little Angel. And I said, hold up. I had to back off because he's going through something. Angel used to come through sharp as hell, man. And I know Albert and Alex and another Alex. And I'm like, when I was in Dallas County, I saw one of my friends, and then my brother said something, and I saw one of my friends I like my brother going through something. Y'all all going through something. Get it together. And I'm sitting in Dallas County, leaving. I say, hold up, where your sister at? We was kids as a motherfucker. Where your sister at? He got tattoos all over his face. Where your sister at? And we sitting there before I left Dallas County Jail. And we sitting there. And we sitting there. Hey, have a good day, y'all. Be safe. I'm not, man, you ain't have to, I was telling them I hope they be safe. I hope they be safe. Be safe out there. Those things, you know, for number one, I ain't about to hit no woman unless I have to. I'm not about to hit a woman. I ain't never put my hand on none of my girlfriends. Nah, but it comes to putting your hand on me, that's a different story. Of me doing shit I don't, look. I told them to be safe. They can say what they want. So, that's the main thing. When I saw my friend, what's up? Where your sister at? South of Memphis, Tennessee, that's in Dallas. Man, we traded movies, man. That guy is a good guy. Memphis, Tennessee. I'm here in Dallas County. He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy, man. And I wish he'd get out of jail. Oh, man, I wish he'd get out of jail. And I wish he have the world, man. I wish he really get his life together. Memphis, Tennessee. After I got off the George Kennedy program. He's a good guy, man. I hope they get their life together. Man, some people, man, some real niggas is this other kid with a drink. Man, it was kind of weird at first with us. And he said, Huber, I don't understand how he's going to work, and he stuck up. And I caught on to something. And these are good people. And I hope they can get their life together so they can have mansions. And I got this project. We would buy property with nothing on it. And everybody will put mansions on those properties. They say I'm a rat. I ain't none of that. I ain't none of those things. I'm fighting for justice. I'm fighting for racism, words being thrown at me. I'm fighting for those things. I don't expect nobody to understand me. I don't expect the street niggas, anybody. We carry this fight with Social Security. I told Atlanta they wasn't going to get away. And I'm waiting for my invite. We got a lot to talk about, senators. I'm happy because maybe one day I can talk about this and stand in front of Capitol Hill and talk about it. I want Atlanta to be there because they treat Social Security and the security guard, it ain't worse as my local office. But Atlanta needs some damn help. Now, Ms. Lee, I can forgive Ms. Lee. Ms. Lee ain't that bad at my local office. But Atlanta needs some damn help. Ms. Lee is easy. Atlanta, the way they talk about their customers, and that same lady that told me to shut up and go sit down in Atlanta. And then I left my ID. I want her to, this veteran in downtown Atlanta, he told him he tried to sit down and he was shaking. Why you didn't help him out? Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. Why you didn't help him out? And you made that man go stand by the elevator? They talk shit about customers while in front of the Social Security office. And I getting treated bad. I say, y'all watching this bullshit happen. And you're a security guard like my local office say, talking about ears, take that fake ass badge off. I done been around some Dallas police officer, and before they take anybody and solve anything, and they will sit up there and figure out what's going on. I told that security guard, take that fake ass badge off. Take it off. That's my boy from yesterday. Take it off. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Are you on camera?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you. I'm on camera.
Yeah, I'll go around. So,
Oh yeah, what's going on with you? I didn't want to put you on camera, man.
How you been?
I've been good, man. I just dealt with some stupid stuff over here
Yeah.
with a customer. I hope you doing good. You doing good, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weed. Oh man, I had to stop smoking weed for a while. I get on some Ciroc.
Oh, okay.
I get on some alcohol, some hypnotic.
Okay.
Hey, I be fucking with some hypnotic and some my little nephew work at a alcohol place right over here.
Like Specs?
Yeah, Spectre, he work over there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so yeah. Hey, God said when it's time for us to celebrate,
Yes, sir.
we gonna celebrate.
Rock a bottle.
We're gonna pop a bottle. We're gonna celebrate. You got Texas. I came here after Texas after Katrina. Before Katrina happened. Through other hurricanes. And we were at school closed in New Orleans. And I always wanted to come to Texas. And I remember riding through the San Antonio bus. All right. Shout out to Pimp C, because Pimp C talked about something that was real. You know, I might have never met him, but he spoke of something about the music industry that was real. And I got on Pimp C because of Webby and because of Birdman. On there. On the next one, he was on there.
Have you heard Billy or mine?
Oh yeah, I fuck with Mac, man. I grew up in New Orleans with Lil Wayne and T Streets, and I got stabbed right here. I got stabbed in the apartment where Lil Wayne was, where Gutter and T Streets and them was.
Gutter?
Yeah, Gutter. And they used to, they didn't let me come up there. I used to watch Lil Wayne sit on the porch, and this girl said she kin to Weezy F. And Wayne came with this dick bitch. And he said he kin to Weezy F. What up, Weezy F? Wayne had his hair sticking out. And they didn't let me out there because I was already a bad motherfucker. I was playing with fire. We broke into the vending machine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, in the apartment, they had this girl that messed with one of the squad. We used to sip out her house, and we used to eat food and everything. But after I got stabbed, this girl mother came and checked up on me because we family. And after they came and checked up on me, this dude came to the apartment shop every day. And he came with Reeboks and Goals. And after I got stabbed, I didn't know how to swim. So they taught me how to swim.
Your arm,
yeah, like, and then on my cast. Yeah, and on my cast. And I came there on my cast. And my people from my apartment taught me how to swim. And, you know, I was in a band, you know what I'm saying? And I graduated middle school. in Plano, but I always wanted to come out here to Texas because I got tired of wearing school clothes.
Yeah, wear a uniform, right?
Yeah, and
Why
like-
is it like that? I like it. It's like,
I love your tattoos, man. I had some street niggas that did my tattoos with my brothers, some gang members, and some straight tattoo people. I like that. Yeah, my brothers, Dan and them in Dallas and Marcus and people that I know, they had some street niggas did my tattoos. They had some doing my tattoos. One dude that got teardrops in Dallas and stuff.
I got a heart right here.
All right. I said, oh, I like that. You can't see, I got a tattoo on the side of my face that was done by a tattoo shop in Addison and some street people and people in Perry and everything. But I love Texas just as well as everybody else. But it's the belief system that's going to get us in, and that's going to get everybody in trouble. Believing in, and my mission, I was telling my people, my mission was about Social Security and everything. When I was in Dallas, there's so many stories out there about Yellow Breeze and them, and I wanted to get my story, and everybody didn't want to hear me, and everything in there. But I love Texas just as well. I love Texas.
I've been here all my life, but I've never been in Colorado.
Yeah.
I've been here since 2009.
Yeah, you've been. Yeah. Sorry for having you on that. I was already recording something for the I told you about civil rights.
Yeah.
And we have the right, if the cops mess with us or anything, we have the right to be on the ground. So
Yeah,
they don't,
this is
yeah.
This is not private property. It's literally sidewalk.
Even if you're in the hospital,
Even also,
and in the store, it talks about discrimination, sex, race, of churches.
Always be recording.
Yeah, I don't record because I got this pad so I can go on Google and go on a civil rights app. I got 3 pads and that's why I got it. So I can go on a civil rights app and I can easily report something about the police. And you go to Metro.
They get their badge number and everything.
Yeah. And it tells you, all you do is got to put in the location and all that. You don't have to have the badge name. You put where it happened at and any one of those things.
Just show where.
Yeah, you put it where it happened at, what did they did and all of that. And it tells you that. And I don't even have to have their badge. On the Civil Rights app, it tells you you don't have to put your information there and give your information. It talks about places of church. Yeah, it talks about that. Hey, when the time clears, we can be right on that yacht doing things when the time clears. Hey, we can get professionals to do it. We don't have to. Ooh, shit. My energy is at 11. We could be on the yacht just celebrating and doing things, man. And I tell everybody on my social media, let's have paradise and chill where I know we're going to tell you another thing. You get $3,500 for each of your songs that you promote.
Okay.
Right? And the money come to you when you get out of jail, right? The same thing I told my judge, right? $3,500 for each song that you promote. And it comes to you when you get out, right? I'm not scared to tell you this because I know my enemy watching. So $3,500 for each of your songs that you promote. And it comes to you. You got profitable or non-profitable. So I just had to file a civil rights complaint about them taking advantage of me and giving Houston, Texas, and Dallas knowledge. You know, I told the civil rights and I told everyone, knowledge should be repaid. You know what Amigo said? The streets gonna only love you if you keep it real. But Birdman said something on the streets don't give a fuck if you don't keep it real. They don't care about it.
Like Capone said, if you can't break bread, he's fake. If you can't break bread, he's fake.
Yeah.
Break bread with your homies, team.
But let me tell you some of that. It's not about this.
I don't know about that.
It's not about this breaking bread.
I know that.
You have to have time. I don't want to, the one thing, I don't want to just, break bread with people and not have time. If I'm going to have a house We're gonna sit up there. We're gonna get to know each other.
That's what I mean by breaking bread.
Yeah. We gotta spend time with each other. I don't want just Birdman. We're seeing how Birdman operate,
Yeah.
and he say, "Lil Uzi, oh, anything you want." He leave the studio.
Have you heard his new song?
I haven't heard his new song yet.
New?
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, love
He
it.
said something about, no, I want to spend more time with that. Let's get on our shows, Game of the Thrones. Let's get on all that. When I told my friend Storm in Dallas, because she do thing and her sister Caleb and her brother Caleb and
Yeah,
Cass and them,
yeah.
I told them, y'all my friend and they got felonies. And they used to sit in my house and chill. And I told them like I was gonna find a way. My cousin in jail right now.
My brother's in jail.
And you know, my cousin didn't want to eat with me, say, oh, hold up. Oh, I don't want to eat with you, right? Because they was so busy, this and that. I told my dad, I went to 2011 was my last time being in New Orleans. And my dad asked, like, why you don't have you haven't had a kid yet. And he asked me about my tattoo of my girlfriend in Carrollton, Texas, my ex. And I told him, like, he shook his head, I'm waiting on the right. I don't want to have a baby by anybody